up? Welcome to Here's the Thing Calgary, a subsidiary of No Money Records with my main squeeze, Ace Boog.
I have no idea what you're talking about.
DJ, hit me one time.
You happy?
Thank you. Appreciate that. So, Coob, it's Good Friday today.
It's more like a great Friday, if you ask me.
Yeah. It's a little weird, though, because Jesus, he died today, man. Why is it Friday?
Yeah, so, I mean, I guess, well, it should be a great Friday, right? Because, obviously, Jesus Christ, died to save our souls. But then I guess, sure. but I guess, they lost a good buddy, so it's like a good Friday because he's saving our souls. It's not great because a good buddy of yours died.
Yeah, and I mean, it's not like he's, he's being resurrected, but it's not like he's coming back as, a buddy who's going to come have beers with you and stuff like that. Yeah,
he didn't just go to Invermere for the weekend and we're going to see him on Sunday, right?
Exactly, right? Yeah, come back and hang out with us, yeah. But I mean, maybe it should be called Good Riddance Friday. Am I right? Where my Jews at?
No, it's funny you bring that up because everyone's like, why did the Jews kill Christ? You know what I mean? And I think I got a good analogy of why. Okay, the Jews, I'm going to just go on a walk here. The
Orange
Jews,
yeah,
regular Jews,
okay, gotcha,
are like David Copperfield, right? They're the big magician on the block, right? Everyone's coming down, everyone's paying their $49.95, to see David Copperfield make a tank disappear in thin air, right?
Yep.
And then all of a sudden, here comes Jesus Christ, right? He's the new magician on the block, right? He's the David Blaine, right? He's coming out there, he's holding his breath, he's putting knives in his...
Walking on water.
Yeah, putting knives in his forehead and stuff like that, right? And they're all like, well, no one's paid, no people want to pay $29.95 to see David Copperfield, right?
Yeah.
So how do you correct that? How do you correct that market, right? You kill David Blaine, okay?
Okay.
And that's what they did.
And that's why we celebrate it.
Yeah. And just if you're out there, David Blaine, your magic is real and I believe in you.
Akubi, I can't forget to mention this one thing.
Don't forget it then.
Our one super fan, probably the reason that we're having this podcast. Okay. Big shout out to her, Maggie Megs. Okay. And I think she's actually sponsored this.
Yeah, I mean, we haven't been on the air for a few months now because, it takes electricity, right, to power machines.
Yeah, nobody's got money for that.
Who's got money for that, right? So finally she's like, listen, I want you guys to talk on a microphone here. Yeah. And we're like, yeah, if you pay. And she's like, sure.
And she did.
So she sponsored her. So we just want to give a quick sponsor, this week's sponsor, Margaret's Miscellaneous Belt Repair.
Yeah.
And what that is, you're probably wondering, what on earth is that? And so what Margaret will do, she'll come there with her express shuttle. And she'll repair any sort of belt you got. Okay, she'll repair a leather belt.
Wow.
She'll repair a vacuum belt, timing belt.
Yeah.
Bike chain belts.
Wow. Drawstrings? Because I heard she did drawstrings. And...
No, it's belt repair. Is a drawstring a belt? Jeez, you're messing up the sponsor. No, so just belts. Don't get that confused.
It's on me.
Just the belts, and you can't find her. But if you give her a quick phone call, let us know, and we can get her in touch in her shuttle to repair.
And give us a call if you know anybody who does drawstring repair.
Yeah,
because, I heard this one guy's looking for it. So
yeah, fabric drawstrings to get repaired.
Fabric just cloth drawstrings.
Yeah. So thanks for Margaret's Miscellaneous Belt Repair.
Thank you, Margaret. And I mean, I think we can both agree that it's pretty integral to have a sponsor, just because the economy right now. I know we're not the only ones feeling the pinch.
Alberta especially, right?
Alberta especially, man.
I wanted to go out and buy a barrel of oil, and I couldn't.
Because it's illegal.
Yeah. Well, it's illegal, but it's just
you need a permit.
You need a permit, right? And actually, it was so two things going against me, but I was like, I want to buy them because it's relatively cheap, right?
Yeah.
But it's like there's a lot of things that aren't cheap and inexpensive.
So what are some things that you can do for fun that literally don't require any money? Sex.
Free and inexpensive is the things we're looking for. So.
Oh, I guess sex doesn't work. Yeah. I guess sex can probably get pretty.
Last time I've been in Inglewood, okay, I'm doing my wallet for a good time.
I guess sex can probably get pretty expensive if you don't do it with the right precautions. I can't remember the last time I bought condoms, but I'm just assuming that the price has gone up.
Oh, they're within $5 and $15 a pack.
Who can afford that?
Maybe who can afford that? So that's why I'm here, folks. I'm going to give you, because typically, you know, if you're having sex on the cheap, it's probably not the safest sex.
Typically, yeah.
Yeah. So what I'm here to give you some nice budget-friendly sex contraceptive techniques, just to be safe when you're out there on a budget.
That's why you're on this planet, man.
Yeah. Because, you know, sometimes, you know, you're just in the heat of the moment, right? Hey, correct me if I'm wrong here. Tell me if I'm shooting on my ass here.
I guess, yeah, sure. From what I've seen in videos.
You know, you're in the heat of the moment. You know, you just want to go all German Wings pilot and nosedive right into that pussy.
Sure, yeah.
You know, you're like, bitch, get a helmet because I'm going to fuck your brains out. You know, this is going down. And then, but you realize, shoot, right, I'm not prepared. And who knows what this one is. So here's some quick tips. Number 1, only mess around with one of those classy broads who has a Shopper's Optimum card. Ooh. Okay, here's what it is. Because if she's a regular patron of the Shoppers Drug Mart, you know she takes care of herself. Okay. Sure. If she doesn't, you know, who knows what Eastern methods she's using to prevent her eggs from dropping. Okay. Okay. You cannot trust someone who does not have a Shoppers Optimum card. Okay. Okay. At worst case scenario, you know, they don't have the money. They can buy their junk on points. You know.
You're right.
Exactly.
I think I've made that mistake. In the past, exactly. Yeah.
Now, once again, another little tip. Correct me if I'm wrong again here. Okay. Okay. You know, once again, heat of the moment, right? And you're like, you know what I mean? I don't care how much this shirt costs. I'm gonna rip it to shreds because I got to get in there. You know what I'm saying? But you know, you're pulling out the condom and you're like, shoot, you're out of the moment because that condom reminds you of a moist towelette wrapper at the Red Lobster after you've had a night out during Shrimp Fest, right? And you're just like, I can't even. I'm thinking about Red Lobster and shrimps now. I'm not even. What am I supposed to do with this, right? It just
makes me so hungry.
Yeah. So here's what you can do. What you want to do is go to your kitchen, right, and find any sort of rag, cloth, any kind of household sham. Okay. Cotton is best.
ShamWow, maybe?
Hey, that would be perfect. Hold on. The thing is, cotton is preferable, right? Okay. But any sort of synthetic blend will work. Okay. And what you want to do, you want to take that rag, that household sham, and then proceed to go to a high school teacher that you really trusted, because what that rag's gonna have to do is absorb the tears when you tell them, can you pay for my abortion? And that's kind of what that is for, right? Okay, that's elaborate. So you get it paid for, and you also don't have to use, a condom because you're out of the mood, right?
And a condom doesn't work so well with tears, from my recollection. I mean, from what I've read online.
It's not. Anyway, so yeah. Any other pointers?
You do.
Yes, I do have another pointer here. Another one is, and this everyone's got this at home, right? So what are you doing, right? Oh, here we go. Once again, gonna rip that blouse. Okay, don't care how much it cost. I don't care how much Talbots had that on sale, and you don't want to miss out on it. But you're like, shoot, okay, I got to be smart here. I don't have anything because this shit costs money. So what you do, and everyone's got this, go in your mirror and just look in it, and you will be surprised how depressed you will feel. Okay, just look and make sure you look in the eyes, because you want to make sure that when you look in those eyes, because there's no soul there, right? And you feel empty. Yeah. And I'm sorry, these are just the feelings I get. Other people have different feelings, but either way,
very different.
Yeah, very different. But either way, super depressed, and you're out of the mood right there. And those are just a few of those kind of methods that I got. And another one here too, and this one is this one's really if you're really hooped, you got no money. But here's what happened. You had a great night. And the guy's just like, you know what, there is no way you are not pregnant. I freaking came in your brain. Okay, there is a baby in there. There is a fertilized zygote right there.
I don't think you know how babies are conceived by the brain. But continue. I digress. Yeah, sure.
And so it's like, well, we gotta go to Shoppers and figure something out.
That's the first place you go. Yeah.
But you took home a broad that doesn't have the Shoppers Optimum card. So what do you do now?
Oh right? No.
What you do? It's called planned C-section. And what it does, it's an extremely evasive procedure, and you go down to you know that uncle you don't trust. Well, you go down to his buddy's house, and what he's gonna do is he's gonna chop you open and take that out. Now he will take more than just the zygote out, and it's gonna be real messy, and it's gonna hurt, and you probably won't recover, but it's free. And I think that is the message trying to get along here.
And I think regardless of anything, I think that's the main point of what you're trying to say is that, things are on a budget, and the economy's down, and I think that's what the main point of what anything
you're welcome to say is. You're welcome.
I mean, nobody's gonna argue that those aren't cheap and inexpensive keys to.
Listen, I've been single for a while now, Drew. Okay, and I have had to.
No, we all know that. Yeah.
Yes.
me and my friends talk about that all the time. So. But anyways, thank you for listening, everybody. Hopefully you learned something. I'm sure I know I learned a lot that Ace Boogie is a degenerate. All right, peace out.